Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Minecraft here on the Guardian SMP Season 2 server. Some things may look a little different. I don't remember exactly where we left the end of our first video. It's honestly been a couple of days. So, we did a live stream right after video launch. I do try and do that usually about 3 hours after my videos launch. I will stream here on YouTube. If you guys do want to catch any other streams, I do stream over on Twitch, usually once or twice a week. Check the Discord for timings. I'll usually post there when I know ahead of time, or post I'm going live directly in the Discord. But I do know in that stream, we got ourselves a better cow and sheep area, kind of made things look a little bit nicer. There's still some more work we're going to do, but just during the stream, we kind of threw this together. I think I harvested a bunch of crops, and we went on an adventure. And most of the adventure was brought about to get 1 XP and 2 to get a bunch of leather and or books, depending on what I could find, so that we get an enchanting setup going, which I did. I have 1 pickaxe here, which was actually 2. I enchanted this, and I got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch. And then I got just an Efficiency 4 pickaxe, so I combined them together just to get that. I do have an Almost Dead pick. We'd be able to do something with that. What do we got coming up? Efficiency 4. So we'll play around with that. I don't have the levels for it right now, but as you can see, there are some items in my inventory. And what I want to do with those is go on over to an area that I found the other day where I want to set up a spot for us to get some XP and hopefully open up a future store using what we do get in there. So I'm going to mosey my way on over there. It's like 300 blocks that way and 300 blocks that way, if I'm remembering correctly, and then about 100 blocks that way. So I'm gonna head on over that way, and I will meet you all over there once I have a little space cleared out. Okay, everybody, we're closing in on our goal right now, and I know I'm breaking the cardinal rule, no up, no down, but we're very close. I think it should be right around here, if I am remembering correctly. Where is it? There we go. There's one of them. Here, you can have that one. This is the one I'm more worried about. There we go. Haha, they're fighting. Good. Sweet, let's go in. Let's wipe them out. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there's another one over here. Alright. That's rude. There we go. But yeah, so we've got... Oh, I forgot there wasn't chests. I could have sworn there was chests here. Eh, whatever. Alright, now we're going to drop down to this one. This one will be a little bit harder to conquer because we're going from above. But we can decrease our drop. And this part. This is how I came upon it. I was out... Oh, ow. Sorry. Yoink. I need a better sword. This thing's garbage. Ooh, glow ink. But yeah, sorry. Getting distracted. I was out looking for cool caves for base building ideas in my test world when I came upon these guys here. And I'm genuinely very happy with where it is. So I can work both of these spawners from just from one single block. So, and I do have a little bit of leeway. The only downside is this place, hello spider, is just high enough where I can't get them to die from a drop. That's my only problem right now. Let's see what's in the chest. Anything good? Eh, not really. Yeah, a little bit of string and bones, but we're going to be getting those from all of this. But I'm actually pretty happy with that. Being able to work all of this will be good. Let's just take care of this guy. Boom, boom. But as I said, the downside is these guys, bedrock is like 2 blocks too high to drop, to have these spiders drop and die from the impact. Which, as I said, is really the only problem with this setup. If this was like, you know, 4 blocks taller, we'd be all set. But we're not, and it's okay. I found an easy workaround. I'll just have to head into the nether and get some magma blocks for anything that does drop off. The only downside is sometimes skellies that are on top of them will survive from that if they have fire resistance boots. So that's the only time we run into an issue, but we shouldn't get a lot of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit. I'm going to set us up an area up top. I'll probably dig this whole piece out. I may time-lapse all of this. I don't know. We're going to take a look at it. I'll probably record it, but I'll edit it and see how it looks. But let me get started on that, and either way, I'll be back with you in just a moment. And it's, well, I'm not going to say done. This is pretty much set to go. It's going to work. I want to decorate it up and get an actual storage area going soon. I just don't have entirely all the resources at the moment. I could get a small area set up, but I do have to get some stuff set up for the spiders. So I really need a lot of my iron for that. But we did actually find some iron and some copper while we were in the area. Digging some stuff out. We also got some gold, redstone, and lapis, which has been nice. There's a couple of caves above and below that I quick explored, and we're definitely going to have to check out the cave that's behind us. But this one here is all set. Yeah, I know I dug up a little higher than I needed to. I kind of like digging a bit higher up. But aside from that, it's pretty standard, straightforward. Water comes down here, and then you get a little bit of a step up here. I'm not actually going to go in because it'll force me up. But that'll force the mobs to step up in there on their own, which is very nice to have. Let's actually break that. And then because of that, they will just kind of shoot on up into the water tower and into the killing chamber. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to back ourselves off. And there we go. Oh, they're already up and going. They're shooting each other, so they may not actually make it on this run. Oh, yep, so they took damage already. Or I counted this too low. It could have been any of those things. But we're going to play around and hang out a moment. I may need to adjust this. I'll probably adjust it at the top end, just so I don't have to worry about it. But these guys should... There we go. And it should just be punch, 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 punch. And there we go. We officially have a skeleton farm. Oh, that one's got some armor. So yeah, there are going to be some that come in and they're going to have some more stuff than others. But I officially have an XP farm, and I'm very happy about it. So that's going to be this here. And this, I wanted this done first so that I could just kind of have skeletons piling in. Obviously, I won't be able to do a lot whilst I'm working down here the whole time. But getting a little bit in the area would be very nice. Let's actually axe that guy out. Thank you. But yeah. 8 bones, some armor, and 9 arrows. So we'll be able to work with that, but I think what I'm going to want to do is I want to open up a little more space here and kind of see... I want to do some planning out on where I want to put some storage solutions, and I want to put in my enchanting table as well. I may put it down here. Probably not, actually, just because of item output. But we'll take a look at it and figure it out in off camera. It has been about a day since we were last here, and as you can see, there's been a couple of little bits we've done. So as I said, we moved our enchanting setup in here. Doing very nice. We have our anvil and our disenchanter back out here, which is nice. I'm also running a custom texture on bookshelves, by the way, that give them like 3D. I was deciding between that and connected, and I kind of like this a little bit better. So we're going to stick with that. We do have storage down here, which we do need to go and check out, because this looks fantastic. So I've just been back in here for a little bit, chipping away at it. And yeah, we've got 2 and a bit stacks, versus this is what we got just from entity cramming while I was hanging out, while I was working today. And this was while we were working in here last night. So we've got a really good amount of bones here, which I'm very, very happy about. A double chest and a half of bones, and that is good. That's been partial to the looting sword here on some of the earlier stuff. This whole top chest was just from them hanging out in here until there's too many of them and then dying, which has been nice. And the only other things I've set up is I set up a little furnace. I literally need like a smidge more XP. I set up a little furnace because I had no coal to make torches. And I have a little lava setup over here so that I could smelt down stuff from the caves. So that's been doing good. It's been very nice to have, if I'm honest. I've been very happy about it. Let's actually pop this guy. Boom. I've just been trying to enchant a couple of my other items. Not that much of this stuff is going to get kept. But a little bit of something on it's better than nothing on it. So what we will look at is the stuff that's worth talking about. So we have our sword here, which is Sweeping Edge, Looting 3, and Smite. So not the best sword we could get, but very good for what we're working with right now because of Smite and Looting. We have an Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 Axe. We have an Efficiency 4 Fortune 3 Unbreaking Pickaxe. Our Silk Touch one, which we already had, and an Efficiency 4 Unbreaking Shovel. So those are all very, very nice to have. I've actually burned through a stack and a half of lapis doing all this enchanting, so think about that. But yeah, this is everything we've got so far. And I have thrown away a lot of like the armor and stuff. A lot of it's just kind of not worth keeping. I'll have to go through. When they do Entity Cram, the upside is we don't get armor and stuff. So I do like that aspect of it. So we'll probably have to get some minecarts made and thrown in here. But I don't have a lot of iron right now. And I think, yeah, I was going to say there's only like 6 left in here. So that's everything that's been going on in here. We can get back to the surface again. I don't like where this is positioned. So I may actually move this up and just put like a trap door. And see if there's a better way I can access it. I don't know. We may end up just doing a nether portal as well in here. We'll have to figure that out as we go in the future. Nothing else has really been done down here. I kind of want to change this into an actual sword kill farm as well. I was just going to do a drop farm. And that's really the reason I haven't completed this one yet. So we're going to have to figure that out as we go. But I have been running around and kind of lighting stuff up as we've been going. There's a ton of cave around here, like a ton. Actually, did I go down there yet? Nope, that's a creeper. I ain't going that way. But yeah, I've been kind of cleaning stuff up around here, trying to light stuff up so we get a little bit easier work out here, and just kind of a little bit of kind of everything around. So let's actually grab this real quick. Yoink. Which has been very good. So we've got a lot of copper. We've got a little bit of everything else. I haven't really found too many more diamonds. I've used every single one of them. This guy comes from up here and dies, and they do it every once in a while, so I don't know, is there like a little extra something going on up here? Oh no, they just spawn up here and then come down. Well, that's a bummer for them. They don't even get to live in a little pond. Alright, well, we'll let them be. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna have to get myself back up here. But yeah, all in all, I think this is going to go good. I'll hook up the spiders to this too, if they end up over here, or depending on what we end up doing with them. But I am very happy with how this turned out. That's there because when I go down there, they shoot at me, so I try and close that up when I'm not using it. But yeah, that's everything for down here. Let's gather some stuff up. I think I'm going to head back to town. I want to try and figure out a spot for a little shop. I think that's what we're going to do next. We'll start selling the bones. I'll probably list a price today, but if you guys think of a more fair price, like if you think my price is too high or too low, please do let me know. It'll be very, very much appreciated. So I'm going to head back to town with as much of this stuff as I can carry, and I'll see you all there when I get there. So as I'm coming back over to my base here, I see a little something. If you guys look right there, there's a big brown thing where I used to have a big white thing. And that is the blimp section of my boat. And it seems I have had a visit. I did know that there were some people over at my base when I was working down over there the other day. We had, I think it was, oh, they made them all random colors. That's funny. Yeah. So I know it was Cudsley, Tal, whoop. I think Lily was over here at one point. Yoda was over here. Let's see, who else did we have? I think Gabs was over here. Actually, here's some heads. Yeah, there's some player heads. Yeah, they were killing each other a lot the other night. That was rather funny to see in chat. But let's see what we got. Pranks by the Pond Water Gang. So yeah, it looks like they gave me some wood, which is nice. I did actually, so I knew they were doing this because I came over to grab my enchanting setup, and they had actually moved it from this corner over into this corner, and it was honestly really funny. because I came over here and I hopped into my base and I came over and I went, I could have sworn I had an enchanting setup over here with a bunch of books. So yeah, they did that, and then they put a big LOL up the top here, which is good. I like it. I have no issues with this. This was a lot of fun. It was funny, they did ask in chat at one point if if it'd be okay if my base accidentally burned down, which I thought was funny. You know, oh well, that's not exactly what they said, but pretty much the way they said it, I was just like, uh-oh, I think my base might be on fire. But yeah, it seems like they had a good bit of fun, so thank you. Make sure you go and check out their stuff. I don't know if they all recorded or whatnot. I think it was really just a little hangout thing that everyone was doing over there. And they just came and kind of poked around my base. But everybody has links down below, just in case they did end up filming it. So check them all out. As I said, I know Lily was over here. I think Gabs was over here. Tally, Cudsley, Yoda. I think Dragon might have been over here at one point. I don't actually know because I was like 500 blocks that way, which is where my Skelly thing is, which is like 500 blocks that way. So that's all a thing, and I like it. It's funny. I think we'll keep the heads here for a bit. I think that'll be a cool little addition. But yeah, I'm going to get back to finding a place for our shop. I think we're going to start off with a bit of a small shop this time. We're just going to do a little stall. And the reason for that is, I think, if I'm remembering correctly from the conversation, well, from what I know from the conversation we just had, GDS is looking to form up again this year. So I'm not going to go too nuts right now building a big shop because we still haven't decided what our plan is. So I am going to set up just a little temporary something here and see how it goes. I have no idea how it's going to look. I am throwing this together off the top of my head right now. Yeah, let's do it like this. Or do I want... Let me get a rough plan in here. As I said, we're throwing this together off the top of my head, so there may be things that appear and disappear pretty often, so we're just going to kind of roll with it. I'm going to go here and here, or no, we'll go here, right? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want 4. I want it odd. That way things fit a bit better, so I think what I'm going to do instead is pop this and put that there. No. We'll just keep them both empty. I think that's going to work a bit better. And actually what I want is... Let's do this and this. So I'm going to go for, as I said, a little bit of a stall. I think that's going to be a good way to do it. So let's go with 2 of these. Just to add a little bit of something extra in. And then I'm actually going to want a couple of these. And a couple of these along with this. And I want something to go across the front. I was considering this. I don't know if the colors are going to work well together. That should still allow, yeah, for shop space in here. Okay, sweet, sweet. That's going to work there. So we've got that. And I think, let's do... let's do something like this. Yeah, it just means I'll have to use a different piece on the corners. Like so. Boom and a boom. Alright, I think that this will work. I do want to add in a little bit of decoration to kind of go with it. So I want to change out like a couple of blocks here or there with the bone blocks, just so you kind of know why it's here. Let's actually break that one. Put that in the back. And then I think... Okay, I don't have the right book. Actually, can I... I'm going to change this guy out. Yes. I think this is going to work. I think this will look good. No idea, but in my brain it's kind of looking good right now. Just to kind of give it a little bit of, hey, this is what's going on over here. I think that'll work. And then let's get the floor all boned. think that'll work. And then, yeah, a little sprinkling there, a little sprinkling there. You can kind of tell what it's for. And now we got to get our prices in. And I've decided I want to do a book, because that way I can more effectively change things. A book and quill. We're going to open her up. And it's going to be D's. Alright, so there we go. It's really weird. If you look at the right side, none of them are even, but if you put a space in front of any one of them, they dump down to the next line. It's really weird. But yeah, I think we're going to put that in here. People will just come up, read the book. Done. And then we'll end up putting all of these into here. There's more over at the other, over where we started. So we'll be able to grab some of that. Let's actually just boom, boom, boom. And yeah, we'll figure it all out as we go. But I'm going to put them into all of these chests, and then I think we'll be back to take a look. I do kind of wish there was something else I could add to show that it was kind of bones or bone blocks. I'm going to try and find something in between. I think I'm going to try and put some picture frames with bones up here. I think we might do that, just so you can kind of tell a little bit more what it's about. I think that might work. Let me do that. I might make a couple more tweaks to it, and then I'll see y'all in just a moment. So I don't remember exactly where we left off. I just went all the way back to grab the bones and to grab some glow ink, and forgot the glow ink. So we'll probably play around with the glow ink stuff later, because I don't want to run back all the way over there. And I've killed like 3 with a looting sword and haven't gotten any more glow ink, so I don't know what's going on. But we have D's bone stall. That's where I want to put the glow ink, just so it kind of shows a little bit better. But actually, let's get rid of this piece. There we go. I think that'll help it stand out a bit more. I like this. It's a very nice little stall. We did fill up a good amount in here. Actually, I want to change that to that. I don't like the way it looks. But yeah, we're one stack short of having it even, which is kind of annoying. But I think it's all good. You know, here, we'll go like that. That way it looks a bit better. It actually looks like a ship from Galaga, if I'm honest. But yeah, here is our first shop. It's just me and Talon right now, so I don't think anybody's been here yet. But I will drop a message in the chat for everyone else to see, and they will be able to swing on over and buy some bones. I hope that will help all of the other Guardians out. I know everyone's always looking for bone meal, so it'll be very nice. People will be able to grow trees, grow crops, grow grass, grow whatever they want, mainly probably moss. But that is where we're going to be wrapping it up for today. So, as always, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, or whatever it is. Or wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.